So if you are wondering what to make for the Toronto Blue Jays baseball season run, here's an idea you can make, and I'll show you how. This beautiful Jell-O, blueberries, coconut, and raspberry cherry Jell-O. Just make sure your kitchen is cool, because when you demold it, you might kind of start getting some leakage. To start with this original recipe for our baseball themed Jell-O Canada, you are first going to need a Jell-O mold that is reliable and you've previously tested it for leaks. So this is step 1 of 9 innings or 9 steps to plate up the most awesome theme Jell-O for the Toronto Blue Jays if you are rooting for them as much as I am this year. To knock it out of the park, step 1. Based on 3 flavored rings for our Jell-O. So depending on what type of mold you are using, you're going to have to do some math, possibly. Each layer is going to fill a volume of 2 cups each. Now that blueberry Jell-O, I am using this. Has little hints of coconut, lemon, and lime flavors. So this is going to make it great to complement the other layers in our Jell-O Canada tribute. And 1 cup, including the juice. Fresh, that would make it even better. 1 cup hot water, very, very boiling. 1 cup blueberries. Now, the Toronto pitcher is Jose Berrios, so tribute with the berries. Go Berrios, go Berrios. That's my pitch. Go Berrios, go Berrios. This is step 1 in process. You might want to give it a try, unless of course it doesn't exist where you are. Blueberry, raspberry Jell-O could work alternatively. Okay, once that's dissolved, we add our blueberries, make a wish. Ooh, you can guess what my wish is. Go Jays, go. Okay, there we have it. Again, give it a stir, and this goes into our Jell-O mold. So there's the first layer. Now with Jell-O, you have to wait until it is sticky. Sticky! Well, being that this is a baseball theme, I can't do that. So maybe let's call it batty. Once it gets a little batty in the fridge, take it out, make another wish, and get ready for the middle layer. Oh yes, the middle layer. So while we're waiting for the Jell-O to get batty, let me know in the comment section below if you have a favorite baseball team and would like me to make your team something special for a smashing next game day. Put it down. Ho ho ho. So 20 minutes is about a good estimation time for your Jell-O to get batty. So while you're waiting, maybe round up the next items. That would be the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th inning, so to speak. So you're going to need some sweetened condensed milk, the small can. We're using, well, you can use whatever you have, right? But if you like this, add it. If you don't, just leave it alone and put your own middle in. I would recommend using 2 packets of unflavored gelatin. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Sticky tacky. We'll just call it batty. It's batty tacky. See? It's firm. Okay. It's firm. It hasn't solidified. We need it tacky so that the next layer will bind. Right. So to make the middle layer, a little bit of trivia too, why I decided with coconut. Blue jays, those little birdies, they like nuts. So I thought about coconut, other than sesame seeds and then the other stuff. All right, so 1/3 cup of water, very hot water. This is just a guide for reference. Just like this. I'll just chuck it all in there together. Work it quickly. We just want it to dissolve. So if you're thinking about something cool, chilling, fun for a baseball game, I hope this is giving you an idea. Let me know. Give me some feedback. This really is easy to make. Work it quickly. Next, add your sweetened condensed milk. Ooh, there we have it. Oh yes. Oh yes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Again, this is step number 4, 5, and 6. Inning. All right. Stir it around. Try not to spill any. And add. Whoopsies. Well, you know, that was a very Canadian moment. Okay. Approximately 1/2 cup. Now you can add more, or you can add whatever you want, really. But this is how I'm doing it. I'm showing you the Canadian thing here. After all, this is Canadian cooking in the USA. Oh, Canada. Here we are. This is a very thick coconut layer. It is 2 cups, and that'll make the nice middle. Last step, let's pour it on our berries and make a wish. See, it's not all Jell-O. This is a dessert. This is good. Go Jays, go. Go Jays. All right, let's put it in the fridge until this gets sticky or batty. Whatever happens first. Let's knock this out of the park. Okay, we are in the home stretch. This is tacky. You can almost see how it pulls up. Keep your hands clean when you do this. So, for the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning, we are going to make our last layer. This is the red layer, a tribute, of course, to the Blue Jays, and we need red, of course, for the Canadian-ness. So, what we are making is the topping using, you could use a cherry, raspberry, Jell-O Canada with, I'm using 10. I thought about using 9 cherries because, you know, there's 9 innings in a baseball game. But 10 is a nice metric number. So, cheers. We're going to make it Canadian that much more. Right. So make your raspberry Jell-O or cherry Jell-O as directed. 1 cup hot water. Get it in there. Make a wish. Making a wish. So let's go Jays. Let's go Blue Jays. Let's go. This could be the year. All right, so there's our 1 cup hot. I'm going to make a little bit of cool ice cubes in here. Add it to another bit of cold water. Woo, that was a total Canadian moment there. Just keep it real, keep it real. A little bit less, right? There we go. And our nice metric number, I have 10 cherries. Oh, Canada. There we have it. We are looking at possibly the next Jell-O Canada 2025 original recipe right here in my little kitchen. And thank you for joining me in my little kitchen today. If you're cheering for the Jays, let me know in the comments. I always like to know who's even watching or following sports and sports cooking. So if you like my channel, maybe give it a like. Maybe even share it to that friend that likes hockey and other sports. Maybe I will give them a shout out. Or even better yet, if you have a suggestion of a really cool sports food, I'd be more than happy to make it. Gotta leave me a comment though. Alright, we are pouring this on and just checking for temperature. You don't want to add something hot to something that might remelt or revert back to its Jell-O state. That would be known as a sol. Jell-O is a sol, just to throw a little science in there. This is the 7th, 8th, and 9th step. We'll just let this thoroughly set in the refrigerator, and when we take it out, we'll plate it up. It's time! Batter up and almost do a boule bichette maneuver. What I mean by that is we are about to do a whole different kind of a back or a bat flip. Yes, we're doing a bat flip over our Jell-O Canada. So this is what it's going to look like. You're going to take your plate, cover your Jell-O. Now make certain it's set. If it is not set, it's not going to work. I warned you. Just saying. All right. We're going to flip this and then let it rest. And it has to rest. Let it warm up to room temperature. I've just taken this out of the fridge. So it needs to sort of remelt along the edges. Then, maybe in 5 minutes, I don't know, depends on the temperature of your kitchen, pop the seal on the inner ring and just let it fall down on its own gravity. Gravity knows what to do. Just let it work for you. Okay, ready? We got this. Oh, grabbing our Jell-O and the plate. We're going to do a bat flip. Ready? Here we go. Oh, there we have it. It's now on home plate. And we'll just let this rest. There. There it is. Blue Jay Jell-O Canada. Go Blue Jays. Let's have a slice together. It is so hot in here. My Jell-O is actually starting to melt. So one suggestion, you might use less water to keep it more gelatinized on that last layer. Let's take a slice together and enjoy this. Let's try a piece together. See, I plated it and the taste is still there. Okay, I don't see the temperature. It's hot. Ouch. Okay. Ooh, yum. Blueberry, coconut. That is a nice dessert. Although it's starting to melt on me, this is a very nice dessert. Blueberry, coconut, and cherry.